Hey, what's up guys, MGH here, welcome back to another bike vlog. Today I've got a bit of a different topic today. It's a lovely sunny warm evening, well kind of evening. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I think it's about 3-4 o'clock, but either way I thought I'd jump out on the bike for a little bit and talk to you about something that's a little bit controversial. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll probably know what this is going to be about, and obviously by the title I probably would have given it away a little bit. Basically today I want to talk about career mode and how EA can... I don't really want to talk about it because I know how many people are going to hate it. Basically, right, think about Ultimate Team. Every year there are improvements, there are huge innovations like draft mode, all of that stuff. Career mode, we get just such teeny little updates here and there which really don't improve the game mode massively, you know, compared to Ultimate Team. Now the reason for that is because obviously with career mode EA don't make any money after the initial purchase, whereas with Ultimate Team you got people buying packs. They make a lot of money from Ultimate Team, so it makes business sense to focus their energies on Ultimate Team, improve it as much as they can, get as many people playing as possible, and unfortunately that means that career mode gets ignored a little bit. I'm not saying they ignore it completely, but what I am saying is they don't do enough. There isn't enough added interest, there isn't anything exciting every year that makes people want to play career mode. It's because there's no real business interest for them to do that. Why would they focus energy on career mode when it's not going to make them any money? And I get it. EA are a business, they're there to make money. It's just a shame, you know, it's a big shame. I'm behind a learner here. I don't really want to be rude and overtake him, but I'm going to have to because this is too slow for me. Let me just do it safely so I don't piss him off. There we go. Get past here. So, how do you fix that? How do we make it so career mode is viable for EA to put some effort into, to put some real effort into, to make it completely overhauled and just better, more fun for everyone to play? Well, unfortunately there is only one answer, guys, and it's an answer that I think a lot of people won't like. Microtransactions. Yeah, I know, the amount of people going no. Personally, I don't actually think it's a very good idea, because I think 95% of the career mode player base, I should say, play career mode because it's free. I think most people play career mode because maybe they don't want to spend money on Ultimate Team. Career mode is something that you can just play anytime, it's offline, and there's no need to spend your hard-earned cash to improve your team or anything like that. So I get it, right? I get it. 95% of people don't really care. But think of it this way. This is where I think the idea gets a little bit interesting. What if they introduced microtransactions that weren't play to win, or pay to win, sorry. They're not pay to win. They are implemented fairly, somehow, so it definitely is a choice. It's not something that you need to do. On Ultimate Team, there's no doubt in my mind. Hang on, I like this straight. Oh, man. There's no doubt in my mind that on Ultimate Team, you pretty much have to spend money if you want the best players, right? Obviously, you don't have to spend money. You can get a pretty decent team, and if you're a good player, you will win games, you'll win tournaments, and eventually you will have a good team. But if you want, on Xbox, the Legends, or on PS4, if you want all the team of the seasons at the end of the year, you pretty much either need to open a shitload of packs and get lucky, or you need to spend a lot of money, get those coins from discarding players, selling players, and then be able to purchase them. Whereas in career mode, you can build the best team, the team of your dreams, for free. There's no need to open your wallet, which is obviously a huge thing for a lot of people. And also, I think some people just like the chilled, relaxed feel to career mode. It's not pressured, there's no online, you just do what you want, you know? But if they introduce microtransactions, how would they do it? So I want to open this up to discussion in the comments. You guys tell me, how do you think EA could introduce microtransactions? What could you buy in career mode that would allow them to make some money off it? It sounds awful, doesn't it? It really does. We really want the game mode to be better. What is this guy doing? Come on, man. We want the game mode to be better, but the only way we can think about improving it ourselves is by allowing EA to make money off us. It sounds so awful, but it is the only way. There is no way they will ever overhaul career mode or make it a lot better unless they can make some money from it. And I get it, I really do. So how do we do it? Do we introduce, you know, being able to build your stadium, change your kit, buy boots, all that stuff? Do we make that microtransactions? Let's say it's free to play. You build your stadium, but you have to wait 2 days for a portion of your stadium to actually be built. But if you pay, say, 99p, it gets instantly built. I'm thinking more like app games. You know, when you buy an app on the market, or a free app, I should say. It's like, you know you're going to have to spend money if you want to advance quickly, but you don't have to. You know, that's how I think career mode would work if they were to make it microtransactions. It would have to be something along the lines of that, where you build your stadium, you train your squad. Normally it takes, you know, a lot of time, say like 12 in-game hours for your new players to grow in overall. But if you spend 99p, it's instant. I think that's pretty much the only thing you can do. I mean, you've got the problem of sponsors, so we can't create our own shirts using real sponsors. They would have to be made up. Are you really going to pay money for a fake sponsor on your new shirt? Some people will, but very few people. It really is a difficult topic, and there's no doubt in my mind that EA have thought about this. They've thought about ways to monetize career mode, and they've come up blank. Because I'll be honest, guys, I was thinking about this last night in bed for a good half an hour to 45 minutes. That is the only idea I've come up with, where maybe you have some sort of training facility, you know, build your own stadium, build your own kit the next season, buying sponsors. That is the only way I think it could be done. There's no way they could introduce microtransactions into transfers. Say you want to buy Messi, you either buy him with real money in-game, sorry, not real money, but, you know, your club's money. Say I'm Arsenal, I've got 40 million to spend. I can either try and buy Messi with my 40 million, which is obviously impossible, or I spend £1 in-game and I get Messi. Or I get 100 million and then I can put that into Messi, you know? I don't think that would work. It would completely ruin career mode. I just don't see that happening. And I can see the amount of uproar that would happen if EA did announce this summer or next summer, whatever, that microtransactions are coming to career mode. Now, for someone like me, and I want you guys to take this with a pinch of salt, because I'm not here saying that this is what should happen, but for someone like me or other career mode YouTubers who year on year have to keep career mode exciting, have to, you know, somehow retain interest, which is getting harder and harder every year because the career mode audience is very limited compared to Ultimate Team. People grow out of career mode quickly, whereas Ultimate Team, because they keep getting updates, they keep getting new game modes and stuff like that every year, it's just a lot easier to you know, keep that fresh, I would say. But career mode needs help. We career mode YouTubers need massive help because it gets stale within 3 months now. You get the new game, all of the career mode YouTubers absolutely, like, you know, play the shit out of it for a couple of months. They upload loads of videos, you get some decent growth on your channel, lots of people are watching the videos, and then suddenly it just dies out. And there's no one at fault here. It's just frustrating. You know, it's very, very difficult. It's underrated how difficult it is to keep career mode interesting. If you pick the wrong team, you lose a lot of viewers. If you pick the right team, you get a nice amount of views, you get a lot of interest in the series for about 10 episodes, and then it just dies off, and it is so, so frustrating because, you know, I'm not doing anything differently now than I was doing 2 years ago. And Let's go left here. I'm not doing anything different, but I get the comments of, oh, you're so boring now. And I think to myself, but you liked me 2 years ago doing this. What's changed? And then it hits me. It's like, well, that's the problem. I've been doing this for 2 years and I haven't evolved. But then I think, how can I evolve in career mode? What can I do differently? I'm doing it live. I'm doing it with green screen. I'm doing, different teams every year, except from Arsenal, obviously, which I'm contemplating not doing first, by the way, in FIFA 17. What the hell can I do to make it feel new? There really isn't much. So I'm sorry, and that's all I can say, guys. I'm really sorry if you find career mode stale. For me, FIFA 16 has been the hardest year to keep the series fresh. Normally I get it, I make a mistake or something, especially with the Gladbach career mode. I made a mistake. I sold Stranzel, I signed Mbolo. It wasn't the most original idea. I got the wrong end of the stick. I changed career mode and things are looking better. Everyone seems to be really enjoying the Dortmund career mode, or the majority anyway. A couple of years ago, it probably wouldn't have been an issue, but it really is an issue in FIFA 16. People get mad. The comments get more and more toxic every year. It's difficult. It really is. So, microtransactions in career mode. What do you guys think? If I was to give you my 2 cents on it in a quick minute, 90% of me is very much against it because I think a lot of people would find it very upsetting. But if they did it correctly and they did it fairly, so it wasn't pay to win, it was literally just an option if you want to speed things up or if you want to, do something different with your career mode, the option's there, then that 10% of me that would be okay with it suddenly becomes 100%, because if it's fairly done and it means EA actually put some proper effort into career mode, and I'm not talking pre-season friendlies, I don't want something like that again, which is cool for a week or two and then boring. I'm sorry, EA, if you're watching this, but fuck me, pre-season tournaments are so boring already. If they genuinely improved it, i.e. putting in online career mode, or I don't know, what else is there? There's so many ideas I had, they've just completely gone out of my head because I'm riding right now. But what I'll do is maybe a separate video, talk about the ideas I've got that they could bring that's new. I will let you know. There's plenty of things you could do. I would love like a legend mode where you start as a manager from the bottom, right at the bottom, so you get offered a job like League 2, but you then, make your way up to the top. That would be amazing. Imagine starting off at like League 1 and after a couple of seasons you get that offer from Leeds in the Championship, or you do well there, then you get offered a role at Arsenal in the Premier League, and then you win the Champions League, become a legend, a legendary manager. There's just so many cool little things you could do with that, but it won't ever happen until there is a reason for them to do it, and the only reason they would ever do it is money. They need to be able to make money off it, and you know what? I haven't got an issue with that. It's their game. It's a business. And that's the way it is. But that's going to be that. I've been waffling on for quite a long time now. It's quite an interesting topic. I don't want people to hate on me for bringing it up, because it's not just me that's been talking about it. There's a lot of people talking about it right now. Something needs to happen to career mode, or I'm sad to say this and a little bit scared to say this, but career mode channels won't be around for much longer, or at least the interest won't be there for much longer. I'm going to be uploading career mode videos for as long as I can, because I genuinely have a passion for it. But there's going to come a point where people just don't click the videos. It's just boring. It's the same old every year. And if there is someone from EA watching this right now, I beg you, please, please, please hire me. I want to work with the career mode development team. I would absolutely die for that job. Even if it meant I uploaded less on YouTube, I'm sorry guys, but if I was able to have an impact on career mode in future titles, I would, oh man, that is the dream. I live half an hour, 45 minutes away from Guildford. I don't know if that's where they actually have the career mode team. I think it might be Vancouver in Canada, which I wouldn't be up for. I want to stay in England, but I want to work on career mode. I have so many great ideas. I've got experience, obviously. I've been playing it for so long now. I played it before I started YouTube. My knowledge of career mode is good. You going? Thank you very much. I feel I could bring a lot of value to the team. Please hire me, EA, please. Please! Anyway, that's going to be that, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like. If you want more bike vlogs, let me know in the comments. But most of all, can microtransactions work in career mode? Leave your comments below. I'll be reading through them tonight. And I will see you in the next bike vlog.